Hi, I'm Ange from What Lies Beneath. This video is to go through the report that you receive from the Depth Sounder client feedback that we do. So, of course, you'll receive soft copies, but you'll also receive a hard copy report, which has all 4 stages of the report in it. Everything we do at What Lies Beneath relates to the water, and you can have a look at the brand tutorial to find out a bit more about that. But what we do is we start the report in the abyss, in the depths down like 6,000 meters, where everything is a bit murky, and we call this stage of the report evidence. And this is the transcript. So we're really different to a lot of other companies that do client research, because none of it is anonymous, because there is no need for it to be anonymous. It's often a really lazy and a bit deceitful way to gather information. What we've found is that if something's anonymous, if there's a really gritty or maybe like critical comment in there and someone in your team doesn't know who it's from, can actually cause way more trouble than it's worth. So clients go on record with everything that they talk about, and you know what? They don't actually mind, because they know that this process is genuine and that you truly want to improve. So the next stage of the report is the midnight zone. That's going from like 4,000 meters up to 1,000 meters. And we call this the empathy part. We spend a lot of time on this empathy part when we present to you and your team. What this is, it's a 1-page summary of the positive comments, the opportunities for improvement, and general insights into industries and technologies and anything really. So it's a 1-page summary of each of the clients that we talk to. Very good for your sales team. They need to really read this carefully before they contact these clients again, so that they can address any issues, and often there are a lot of opportunities that come out of this work. The third stage of the report is the insights stage. What this means is that we've taken all of the comments of value, and my colleague Tracy actually does this job. She then orders them into a whole bunch of different themes. So the story really tells itself. And what this means is that you've got the insight and a summary of what's been said by your clients. But what makes it really valuable is underneath that, it has all of the comments, the positive and the constructive, that relate to that insight. So this bit of the report is often used in management meetings going forward. And what that means is it's like a sense check. You can make sure that as you come up with solutions and as you bring on new strategies or sales tools, that you are answering the issue at hand. The next stage of the report is called the Twilight Zone. This is where we go from 1,000 up to 200 meters. So we're getting there. And we call this stage the insights stage. What this means is that we take all of the valuable information from the transcripts, the positive comments, the opportunities for improvement, and the insights, and my colleague Tracy puts them into themes. So the story really starts telling itself. We're really getting a grip on what's most important and what crops up most for your clients. Typically, there are about 15 key insights from the work that we do, and we try to order them in priorities and things that are most important to your clients. The insights part of the report is really well used in management meetings going forward, because not only does it summarize the insight and pull out some of the key points and also some of the thinking that might need to be had about this, underneath are all of the comments that relate to that insight, the positive and the constructive. So as you go forward and make decisions, as you create new sales tools, you can make sure that the pertinent information that matters to your clients is taken into account, so you're truly solving and improving. So the final stage of the report is the guts. That's what we've all been waiting for. This is where we go from 200 meters up to the surface. So we call this the sunlight stage and the action stage. In the guts, we have, of course, the key summaries that we've talked about before, but we go into a whole host of new information for you, new ways to look at the information that we've collected, like a SWOT analysis. It's very clear what your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats are. We get into a huge amount of brand information so that you know what really resonates with your key clients. And there's a whole bunch of other things, but there's so much you'll need to watch the next tutorial to find out.